how to capture the heart of a Sagittarius man and journey with him into the infinite. To delve into the universe of a Sagittarius is to open yourself to an endless quest, a journey where the horizon is always a new promise, an invitation to explore the mysteries of existence. But how can you truly anchor your love in this nomadic spirit, always moving towards unknown lands and greater truths? This man, guided by the arrow of exploration and an insatiable thirst for knowledge, seeks a soulmate who will understand his visceral need for space and authenticity, a partner capable of dancing with him to the rhythm of the stars and unexplored paths, an accomplice who fears not the unknown. Authenticity is his inner compass, the lighthouse that illuminates his path, and he detests masks, unspoken words, and power games that hinder freedom of expression. Be transparent in your feelings and intentions, for he will perceive the slightest dissonance or hypocrisy as a betrayal of the spirit of freedom and frankness he cherishes so deeply. Do not be afraid to speak your mind, to express your convictions with passion and courage, because it is this raw honesty and unwavering integrity that will resonate most profoundly with his philosophical and adventurous soul, creating an unbreakable connection. To love him, become his companion in exploration, not an anchor that holds him at the dock, but a sail that accompanies him in the discovery of new worlds, be they geographical or intellectual. Surprise him with impromptu getaways, ideas for distant travels to exotic cultures, or even simple unexpected hikes that feed his inextinguishable need for novelty and renewed horizons. He is drawn to those who share his enthusiasm for life, who are ready to jump into the unknown by his side with a spark of adventure in their eyes, ready to transform each day into a new epic. His mind is fertile ground for passionate debates and deep exchanges, a living library where every question opens a new door to wisdom. So stimulate him with conversations about philosophy, world cultures, spirituality, or the unexplored mysteries of the universe. His intelligence is as agile as his body, and he will appreciate a partner capable of standing up to his audacious and sometimes provocative ideas without ever curbing his free thought. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to receive your daily horoscope. And for those who want something unique, I've put in the description a link to your personalized horoscope, which I personally create based on your birth date and your first name. Now let's pick up where we left off. Never forget the power of humor, for his laughter is a melody that dispels shadows and illuminates hearts, and sharing bursts of joy is an essential key to opening his heart and strengthening your complicity. Granting space is proof of unconditional love and deep understanding for this man who breathes freedom like the air he inhales. Never smother him with incessant questions, suffocating doubts, or overly restrictive demands, for he will feel trapped, his adventurous spirit will wither, and he will inevitably seek to escape to new horizons, far from any restraint. Trust is the invisible yet strongest cement of your relationship, for he needs to know that you believe in his integrity, in his return, and in his ability to come back to you, enriched by his explorations and new wisdoms. The Sagittarius man is a born optimist, a ray of sunshine even in the most persistent gloom, and he thrives fully with partners who reflect this light, who embrace life with contagious energy, share his unwavering enthusiasm for the future, his categorical refusal to be discouraged by life's small obstacles, and his unshakable faith in better days, in infinite possibilities. Your positivity, your ability to see the good side of things, and to transform challenges into opportunities will be a constant source of inspiration, comfort, and joy for him, strengthening the bond that unites you in this epic dance of life. Support his passions with sincere interest and authentic curiosity, even if they sometimes seem extravagant, far removed from your own universe, or even a little eccentric in your eyes. He deeply admires a woman who has her own interests, her own dreams, her own goals, and her own path to follow, because he sees in this a form of independence and freedom that he respects to the highest degree. Show him that your world does not revolve solely around him, that you have your own inner flame to nurture, your own adventures to live, and you will then become an inexhaustible source of fascination, mutual respect, and admiration for this insatiable archer of discovery, whose heart beats to the rhythm of exploration. To love a Sagittarius man is to embrace the infinite, to navigate the tumultuous yet exhilarating currents of adventure with a light heart, an open mind, and a soul ready for wonder. It is to understand that the deepest, most sincere love does not chain him, never holds him back, but instead gives him invisible wings to explore the world and the furthest reaches of his own wisdom, and to return, always, to the warm and authentic refuge of your soul, his eternal haven. This was Talia. Feel free to subscribe. You'll find in the description a link to your personalized horoscope, which I create myself based on your date of birth and first name. See you soon.